Now to a growing problem for a number of U.S. service members when their deployments are up and they come home in one piece, thankfully. Many of them, especially members of the Guard, are finding it difficult to resume the family lives they left behind, which becomes another emotional battle, this one on the home front. Our report from NBC's Janet Shamlian.
After almost 2 years, the Peer family is again living as a family.
Dad's home to stay now, isn't he?
We first met the Peers in June, when Sarah and the kids were going it alone, and 5-year-old Vanessa painted pictures of her family together, even though they weren't.
Mad.
You're mad?
Because I really want my daddy to come.
Scott Peer was in Iraq with the Minnesota National Guard. Extended by the troop surge, their combat tour is the longest of the war so far. With parades in the rearview mirror, couples like the Peers are dealing with a slice of homecoming the neighbors don't see, turning a military marriage back into a real one.
Scott's never going to be our normal Scott anymore. He's different. I'm different.
The process of reacclimating into a family happens privately and without much support. A struggle for the soldier, certainly, but often just as tough for the rest of the family. Sometimes the family doesn't make it. A recent Defense Department study finds 1 year after deployment, 1 in 5 married soldiers plan to separate or divorce. It's an emotional stew. Hardened by war, soldiers like Scott must recalibrate for family life.
I just have to know my boundaries now and kind of just merge back into the house. Can't just take over.
And spouses like Sarah, used to parenting solo, suddenly have a co-pilot.
We know that we can do it, get through everything and move on.
An unexpected struggle for many military families, facing a new battle after the war. Janet Shamlian, NBC News, Cannon Falls, Minnesota.